come to St. Louis, come get this cheap property. Yeah, but who's the enforcement of it? You know what I'm saying? How do you regulate it? It's a lot. I mean, it sounds like a decent idea. What's the difference between that and the REIT? What's the difference between that and the REIT? Is what you got to ask yourself.
Established on the XRP ledger, and it is a gift that keeps on giving. So let's get straight into this.
See that comment? Fiction Crypto? That's me. Just a quick disclaimer, this is not financial advice, and I know I'm looking a little dusty. Anton, if you seen this video, hey, I don't want to hear nothing about it. I don't want to hear nothing about it. Because I know how you be. but nah, man, we are on a vow to Nazarite right now, so I can't shave my facial hair. But yeah, wanted to pop this in there because I know my boy be flaming some up real quick. I wanted to address what Anton said in this video. And when I say address, people make it sound bad, but no, Anton sounded interested in figuring out what the differences were between a real estate investment trust and what is real estate tokenization. Okay, I want to start with real estate tokenization. So with real estate tokenization, all it is a process to distribute property in fractional shares. It's a new process to distribute that directly to the consumer. Now, with tokenization, what does that allow companies to do? It creates a mechanism. Well, you can create the mechanism. I do that. I build the software to create the issuance mechanism to issue these assets on a blockchain. I do that. So if you need my help with that, just hit me up. I'll show you how to do all this stuff, man. So what this tokenization thing is, we have several models. So we have the model that we're aiming for, which is tokenization of the deed itself and rights to that deed. So you can claim, hey, I own 1% of this property, and with the city records, they know, hey, this person owns 1% of this property. And the software knows that as well. But tokenization offers you the ability to form capital. It's capital formation. It's a new structure, it's a new way to do this. So what I can do is I can have a property that costs $100,000, and I can release 100,000 tokens globally to anyone in the world on a marketplace like Accountabul here. We run on the XRP ledger, the best blockchain available right now. It's the standard. And these tokens will be $1 a piece. The property is appraised at 100 grand. The tokens are appraised at $1 a piece. So I can list these tokens just like you would list a regular piece of property on Zillow. You would go into a marketplace and list the property. And now users can just go to that platform and purchase those fractional shares of real estate. They'll be provided with data, statistics. They'll also be able to earn yield on that property as well if that property is generating income. Now, that's one tokenization model. So I'm going to go into the real estate investment trust and what you're actually investing into when you invest into a real estate investment trust. So with a REIT, what you're essentially investing into is a company that operates multiple properties. So you don't get to operate or own, you don't get to own any of the properties there. You get to capitalize off of the business that purchases the property and operates that, and then gives you your dividend quarterly, monthly, yearly, however they have that set up. So really, that's a different model of being able to capitalize on real estate, which is investing in the company. And where I want to go with this is saying, the business doesn't change. The models and structure, the way that we distribute the real estate, the actual direct claim to the real estate that's the only thing that really changes. Now, can a real estate investment trust be tokenized? Yes. It is all it is a new distribution mechanism. So right now on blockchain, why we would go to a real estate investment trust that's tokenized over the regular real estate investment trust that you get a stock certificate from. Now with this real estate investment trust token, I can move this token across different jurisdictions, different networks, different financial institutions connected to those networks that are looking for collateral on specific assets that I could go borrow against or stake to get yield from, or provide collateral or liquidity into like a liquidity pool. And that's the difference. See, when I invest into a regular REIT, I can't move my stock over here and over here and put it right here and put it over there. It's locked on that platform. And if that platform is not allowing you to do, get a loan on a portfolio, you can't really, I don't know if you can even get a loan on one stock if you own a REIT. But with blockchain and tokenization, you can have one fractional share of a property and go get a loan. So you could get a loan on $1. So say for instance, we do 50% LTV on someone that needs a loan for some reason, and on $1, which people do, trust me, people do need a loan. They have collateral, which is $1, and they need that 50% LTV value loan. They'll be able to be locked in with a rate that they are earning interest on if they pay us back on that $1. So these are really just new financial products, and we can get really fun with this. Now, this is going to get crazy. So there's particular financial products that are being built like Yield FX, where when you deposit your money into an account at your bank account, at your actual bank, this is not like, somebody that's making a project in their home, just type it away and stuff like that. These are financial institutions that accept deposits, and how we capitalize off of these deposits is that the company would set, or the bank would set, an interest rate that you would make if you deposit into this particular account. And now in this particular account, you gain your interest every single day. It's paid out automatically. And you can redeem your full balance, or you can redeem $1, you can redeem however much up to your full balance as you want to. And why is this so powerful when it comes to a real estate tokenized or fractionalized share? See, with the REIT, I can't deposit that collateral or that stock as collateral into a protocol like this, where it would allow me to earn 20% APY or 10% interest on that day in that 24-hour period. It won't allow me, a regular REIT won't allow me to enter into a market with a financial product that compounds that interest daily if I just leave my collateral in the account. So there's some huge differences, huge benefits to tokenization models. And there's several tokenization models. And a real estate investment trust just happens to be one of those. So to end this video off, the business of this isn't different. The way that we distribute, the way that we reward, the way that we ask for input, the way that the token holders who actually own the token can vote on specific things like, hey, let's buy this land and let's put Tesla charger stations here, and we can raise the property value like that. And then also on our appraisal after that work is done, and then it's turning into a business here, so it's generating revenue. Now we can earn even more money on our tokens because we hold this, because it's generating more money. So with the real estate, with tokenization, the distributions happen immediately. It can happen every day. It can happen just like a REIT. But now the users, the people who own the tokens, have some sort of say of what can go on in that environment, which is the core difference. And I know people may not really see the value in that, like, oh, that's just doing too much. I can put my money in a REIT and just let it do what it do. But trust me, in a couple of years, you will want to have plenty of tokenized real estate. And once you have and are tied into the actual ownership of that property, it's a different ballgame. And we'll explain that in a later video. I've been up for 24 plus hours. I'm about to go to sleep. It's 3, 9, 10 in the morning. So Anton, I hope that video explained this whole thing well. And if you need someone to, consult with on blockchain technologies, I'm that guy. I've been doing this for a while, man. Y'all have a good one. It's Fiction Crypto, man. We'll drop a video too tomorrow. Peace.
Fit says, I'm a web developer in St. Louis, Missouri, building a real estate tokenization platform. It basically allows people to buy fractional shares of real estate. Come to St. Louis, come get this cheap property. Yeah, but who's the enforcement of it? You know what I'm saying? How do you regulate it? It's a lot. I mean, it sounds like a decent idea. What's the difference between that and the REIT? What's the difference between that and the REIT is what you got to ask yourself. It's called Accountabul. All right, I'll check it out. Let me go and check it out. Lively Cut says, what would you do if you only had 2,000 to invest, AD? I would put it in the S&P 500, SPY, and then I will automate the investment process and